I want to address some very specific details about singing the Psalms. Most older traditional psalters contain primarily, if not exclusively, only versifications of the Psalms. This means someone has written a poetic versification of an English translation in metrical form, or the distribution of syllables, of each verse in a chapter. This was really difficult to do, and it took many years for those lyrics to develop and adapt. For example, Psalm 1:1 reads this way: "How blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of scoffers." The Scottish Psalter of 1912 has this metrical versification: "That man is blessed who, fearing God, from sin restrains his feet, who will not stand with wicked men, who shuns the scorner's seat." An adaptation of this text by the modern hymn writer Greg Shear says it this way: "Blessed are the ones who follow God and don't walk in wicked ways. They don't stop and talk where sinners meet, or stay where scoffers congregate." You may notice that sometimes there's a small difference between a versification and an adaptation, and sometimes entire verses are left out. Yet the spirit and essence of the psalm remains. Once you have a versification, the next task is to pair the poetic text to an appropriate tune. What has traditionally happened is that versifications were paired with familiar hymn tunes, which were in meter. And since the tunes were known, it was easy to add the lyrics. This practice continues today as there are modern poets who are writing modern versifications. We're trying to bridge these approaches to singing psalms. Admittedly, psalms of grace will lean more towards adaptations than versifications. We hope to have 1 to 4 songs per chapter, but our goal is not to cover every verse, but capture the point of the text. In some cases, we will provide a traditional versification to a known tune, or even a new tune. In others, it will be a modern versification, and still others will only have an adaptation. However, the main emphasis will not just be on the lyrics, but equally on the musical support. We want these titles to be singable and serve the lyrics in a way that encourages repetition and memorization. Our real goal is for you to find this as a useful tool in your corporate and private worship, that you, as you go throughout your day, will find yourself being reminded of the Psalms because of being immersed in reading, praying, and singing them.